Part 1. The Whispering Woods. In the heart of the Philippines, there was a small village named San Miguel, nestled between lush green hills and surrounded by dense forests. The villagers lived simple lives, tending to their farms and gathering at night around flickering bonfires, sharing stories of old. However, the forest that bordered their village held a dark secret, one that the elders whispered about in hushed tones. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the village, a palpable sense of unease settled in. The villagers believed that the Whispering Woods were haunted by the spirits of those who had lost their way. Many who ventured too deep into the forest never returned, their voices carried away by the winds, leaving only echoes of their cries. One evening, a young girl named Lila, curious and adventurous, overheard the elders speaking about the woods. Fascinated by the tales of lost souls and mystical creatures, she decided she had to see the forest for herself. Her grandmother had often warned her, "Stay close to home, child. The woods do not welcome the living." But Lila's adventurous spirit pushed her to explore the unknown. That night, after her family had gone to bed, she snuck out with a small lantern and made her way toward the forest. The moon hung high in the sky, illuminating her path with a ghostly glow. As she entered the Whispering Woods, a chilling wind swept through the trees, rustling the leaves like hushed voices. Lila felt a shiver run down her spine, but her curiosity urged her to go further. As she walked deeper into the woods, the air grew colder, and the whispers became clearer. It sounded like a mix of cries and laughter, echoing all around her. Lila tightened her grip on the lantern, its light flickering against the darkness. "It's just the wind," she whispered to herself, trying to banish her fears. Suddenly, she heard a distinct voice among the cacophony, calling her name softly, "Lila, Lila." The voice was sweet yet sorrowful, drawing her further into the heart of the forest. Ignoring the warnings of her grandmother, she followed the sound, her heart racing with excitement and fear. Before long, Lila stumbled upon a clearing bathed in moonlight where ancient trees stood like sentinels. In the center of the clearing was a beautiful stone well, overgrown with vines and flowers that shimmered in the night. As she approached, she felt an overwhelming urge to look inside. The whispers grew louder, swirling around her like a tempest. Peering into the well, Lila gasped at what she saw. Instead of water, the well was filled with a swirling mist that glowed with an ethereal light. Faces emerged from the fog, their eyes wide with longing. They were the lost souls of the Whispering Woods, trapped between worlds, forever searching for a way home. Lila stepped back, horrified yet fascinated. "Who are you?" she called out, her voice trembling. "We are the Forgotten," one of the faces replied, sorrow etched in its features. "We lost our way, lured by the whispers of the forest. Help us find peace." Torn between her fear and compassion, Lila felt a deep connection with the spirits. They had been trapped for so long, and the weight of their despair hung heavy in the air. But as she looked around, the whispers shifted, growing more urgent. It was as if the forest itself was awakening, aware of her presence. Just then, a low growl echoed through the trees, shaking Lila from her reverie.